So they're remaking a Snow White movie and it's going to be horrible. Before I get started, it's TJ here. Like, subscribe. Let's get back into it. I know I'm a little late on the Snow White drama, but I'm gonna just go ahead and get into it. So if you don't know, Disney's remaking Snow White during a little, I would say, marathon of live action remakes. But in the middle of all of this, they're going through a woke phase, a representation for everyone phase. And it's also costing them billions, with a B, to the point where they're even charging more for Disney Plus. And didn't they just up the price not too long ago on Disney and Hulu? That's crazy. This is why being woke in the 2000s was a lot better than being woke in modern times. I'll maybe do another video for that. To skip to the point, because of their wokeness, they're flipping the script and making a whole movie with the Snow White character. Just look at these clips of the lead actress, Rachel, I hope I'm saying her last name right, Ziegler, talking about the new Snow White. Check this out.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
Snow White is running for president.
I'm launching my campaign.
Alright, now hold up. Isn't the point of Snow White is to have a man wake her up? And also, what is she wearing in this interview? Like, what? Ew, man. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I never seen the movie because a lot of the little fantasy Snow White, all that Bambi and all that stuff, I'm not into that fantasy Disney. I was more of that Lion King, Mulan type of stuff. Even though Mulan is a princess movie, it doesn't give that vibe that it is a princess movie. But I'm not gonna lie, Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, hey, those two are my movies. Those are my favorite movies, not gonna lie. Everything else I'm not really a fan of. But I also had to double check to see what it's about, because once again, I already know the ending. Prince kisses her and she wakes up from the sleep after I think she ate an apple or something like that. Yeah, the poisonous apple. So she needed the prince to wake her up with a love kiss, or a kiss of true love, or whatever they call it in those fantasy movies. And let me just read the last part about what IMBD says about it on the website. The prince who has searched far and wide for Snow White hears of Snow White asleep in a glass coffin and awakens her with love's first kiss. That's literally the point of the movie. And it's also another part of the interview where she was like, we don't know if we're gonna cut his part because this is a movie about women. Like, what? That's not even Snow White. That's just some chick named Snow White. And another funny thing about the Snow White remake is they removed the dwarfs from the movie. That's literally the name of the original movie, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Like, it just don't make sense. With that removal comes controversy, not only from fans, but of course the also representation part. CNN posted an article about what Peter Dinklage had to say about this. I hope I said his last name right, but that's the guy from Game of Thrones, and he is not okay with it. But his Disney response to what he and others have to say about the dwarves being removed, and this is once again from the CNN website. Disney responds to the actor's comments in a statement to Hollywood Reporter, saying the film intends to take a different approach with these 7 characters in order to avoid reinforcing stereotypes from the original animated film. The company added that they have been consulting with members of the dwarfism community during the film's quote-unquote lengthy development period. There's just no way. Imagine waiting all these years to finally get a shine on, to put something on your community, and Disney's like, no, representation. But that's literally the opposite of, yeah, there's just no way. And let's look at another clip of what she has to say about Snow White.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years.
Alright, bro, I understand want to get a check, but this is ridiculous, bro. You chose to act in the movie that you hate, and you only seen once just to watch it again 16 years later. I'm gonna keep it a buck. At this point, I feel like Disney wants to go broke, because there's just no way you're making horrible decisions after horrible decisions, and then you're on a writer strike. Like, it makes no sense. But anyway, that was a little bit of commentary. I want to get on that. I like these type of videos where it's just talking, my commentary. I like doing these videos. It's just the editing part. I gotta find the right kind of editing style that I would enjoy to do with these type of videos. I also do have plans to do more of these in the future, so like, subscribe. See y'all in the next one, God willing. Peace.